Well, hello viewers, good evening and welcome to this edition of News and Trends. I'm KV Nurumi. Continuing with our efforts to bring you all the latest on the coronavirus pandemic worldwide, we also bring you the latest updates from what's happening in the country, the region and the state as well. But first, let's take a look at the headlines. Death toll due to novel coronavirus rise to 114 and the number of cases in India climbed to 4,421. Coronavirus cases in the world crossed 13 lakhs. 70,000 people across the globe are dead due to the virus. And 47 out of the 60 samples sent for testing tests negative for coronavirus. Results of 13 samples are awaited, says Nagaland government. Now the details. The death toll due to the novel coronavirus rose to 114 and the number of cases in the country climbed to 4,421 on Tuesday, according to the Union Health Ministry. While the number of active COVID-19 cases stood at 3,981, as many as 325 people were cured and discharged and one had migrated, it stated. The total number of cases includes 66 foreign nationals. According to the ministry's data updated at 9 a.m., 3 new deaths were recorded from Rajasthan, while Tripura recorded its first coronavirus case. Maharashtra had reported the most coronavirus deaths at 45, followed by Gujarat at 12, Madhya Pradesh at 9, Telangana and Delhi 6 each, Punjab 6 and Tamil Nadu 5 fatalities. Coronavirus cases in the world crossed 13 lakhs. The novel coronavirus had killed more than 70,000 people across the globe, the majority in Europe. According to figures compiled from official government data and the World Health Organization, out of a total of 70,009 killed in the pandemic, 50,215 are in Europe. The death toll in the US from the coronavirus crossed the 10,000 mark on Monday as the country entered the most difficult phase during this pandemic, with officials stating that there are encouraging signs in the fight against the dreaded disease, mainly due to the aggressive implementation of the mitigation measures. By Monday, more than 10,800 Americans died due to the deadly coronavirus and over 3,66,000 tested positive, to which top American scientists are racing against time to develop either a vaccine or a successful treatment. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson has been shifted to the intensive care unit ICU after his condition worsened. A UK government spokesperson said Johnson was shifted to the ICU yesterday on the advice of his medical team after his condition worsened. He had been admitted to St. Thomas Hospital in London due to persistent coronavirus symptoms. UK Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab has taken temporary charge after PM Johnson was moved to ICU. Raab said that the team spirit within the government would be guiding force to defeat the pandemic. He said through the team spirit, the government would implement Prime Minister's all plans as soon as possible. Back home, the state government has informed that 60 samples have been sent for testing till 5 p.m. on Monday, of which results of 47 samples had been received and all were negative. The results of 13 samples were awaited. The number of isolation beds, including beds in the designated COVID-19 hospitals, had been increased to 489, while the total number of personal protective equipments, PPEs, across the state now stands at over 23,000. The government had also acquired altogether 44,051 N95 masks, which are being distributed in the districts. With more consignments likely to reach the state in the coming weeks, the number of medical equipment and accessories will see a further increase. Further, the Health and Family Welfare Department has till now acquired 70 ventilators for taking care of COVID-19 patients, and the target is to increase this number to over 300. Also, as a total of 5,040 persons have signed up for COVID-19 Nagaland app till now. In this regard, the government once again appealed to all those who have entered the state after March 6 to self-register in the app with their full details.
With more consignments likely to reach the state in the coming weeks, the number of medical equipments and accessories will see a further increase. Further, the department has till now acquired a total of 70 ventilators for taking care of COVID-19 patients, and the target is to increase this quantity to over 300. I would like to inform that as on 5 p.m. today, 60 samples of suspected cases have been sent for testing. The result of 47 samples have been received and they are all negative. The results of 13 samples are awaited.
Nagaland Chief Minister Nevirio visited COVID-19 control room at the Directorate of Health and Family Welfare, Kohima, on Monday to assess the preparedness of the department and motivated officers and staff in their efforts in the management and containment of COVID-19. He also visited the state-level control room for COVID-19 functioning at State Emergency Operations Center at Kohima and reviewed the overall management and operation. According to a DIPR report, the Chief Minister interacted with the senior officers at the center on compilation of vital information from all the 11 districts on daily basis. OST Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority Johnny Rongmai briefed the Chief Minister on information about law and order situation and also on supply chains of essential commodities and its availability in the entire state. As the lockdown entered the third week, we also inquired about the figures of migrant laborers, particularly those helpless, from all the 11 districts and called upon the officers at the state level control center to compile all the information from the districts in the fight against COVID-19 and encourage them to make it more comprehensive. State Chief Minister Nevirio on Monday expressed appreciation to the members of the 4th Estate for exemplary service in the fight against the pandemic. Taking to Twitter, the Chief Minister said media was facing immense challenges to report news and voice people's problem and positively highlight shortcomings. In a tweet, Rio requested all to appreciate media's role and extend cooperation wherever required. The Chief Minister said the media was crucial and important partners in our common fight. Deputy Commissioner Kohima has issued the following directives for strict compliance of all concerned. The notification said, grocery shops, bakeries, vegetable vendors, pharmacies, shops selling essential commodities are permitted to open only on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays during the lockdown period. Only one member of each family shall be permitted to come out of their homes for procurement of essential commodities from the market. Only pharmacies are permitted to remain open on Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays. The movement of all vehicles shall be totally restricted except those vehicles which have the explicit permission of the office. However, officials, staff, persons belonging to medical, police, district administration, paramilitary, media, vehicles carrying essential commodities with prior permission, emergency medical cases are exempted from the purview of this order. It said the order will come into force with immediate effect. IL-76 Super Heavy Strategic Airlift aircraft landed at Dimapur Airport with medical load of Nagaland State Government on Monday evening. As per information received, the IF carried out second airlift of approximately 5 tons for Nagaland State Health Department and NSTMA related with urgent critical COVID-19 medical load. This is the second mission flown in aid of Nagaland State. Earlier was a Super Hercules C-130J from Hindon Air Base. The mission was tasked and carried by IL-76 MD of 44 Squadron, the Might Jets, which is based at Chandigarh and has a capacity to carry up to 40 tons. Used as a strategic airlift aircraft and has a capacity to even airlift tanks and paradrop special forces for quick mobilization. The aircraft further flew to Imphal with 13 tons of Manipur Health Department load. The IAF in the past has also remained committed to meet the requirements of the Nagaland state for relief mission in aid of the state government and its people. This is the first night landing in the history of Nagaland carried out by IAF. We end this bulletin with a heartwarming news about a 7-year-old in Zinoboto who donated his pocket money as donation towards relief for COVID-19 pandemic. Little Kiteka I. Kujumi made a contribution of rupees 1,000 that he was saving to buy a bicycle to the Deputy Commissioner Zinoboto, Peter Lichamo, yesterday. His gesture came after he learned about the fight against the novel coronavirus global pandemic and on seeing the plight of the people in the district as well. DIPR reported that he was saving his pocket money to buy himself a bicycle this year, but instead decided to contribute it to a noble cause. The District Task Force for COVID-19 Zinoboto sent out much good wishes for his future and hoped that he would inspire others by his good deeds. That's all we could pack in for you in this edition. Hope you liked the program as much as we did bringing it to you. Do subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. We'll see you some other time with lots more. Meanwhile, from all of us here, it's bye for now and thanks for watching.